welcome to Toffee TV. Instant max reaction, sort of. This is about the third video I've done. Can't seem to get it to work. So my enthusiasm was slightly waned. Then I apologise. Yeah, just gonna cut right through to the right through it all the bollocks. That was a load of bollocks, wasn't it? Another defeat, another lacklustre performance. Another lacklustre performance from the manager in his choices, his team lineup, changing it again, bringing James McCarthy into the midfield. I just don't quite understand what's going on with this team. I don't, we started okay, we took the lead, and you think go for it now, go for it. No, sit back, and they allow Watford back into the game. And, Watford score, their tails are up, they're going to come out half-time firing, score a couple of quick goals, and the game's pretty much over, apart from a bit of a late rally at the end. And our players just looked sort of, they look like rabbits in headlights, don't they, at times? It's, I look at this team and I struggle to find any positives apart from Romelu Lukaku scoring, which seems to be the only tactic we have, by the way, as well. Let's hope Romelu Lukaku scores, because the team, whether you like it or not, whether you think it's his team, whether you're looking to bomb some of them out, there's no way of playing, there's no style of playing, you don't look at it and think, oh, that's straight off the training ground, or you can see, oh, they've been working on it all week. There's nothing like that. There doesn't seem to be anything like that in this team at all. It just seems to be players trying to pass it to each other badly. Set pieces are pretty poor. There's just nothing. There's no identity to this team. You look at other teams in the Premier League, they've all got an identity, whether you like it or not. You look at someone at Burnley, they go long, it works for them. You look at other teams like Bournemouth, they knock it round, it's their style, it works for them in a for what they are. West Brom, they've got a way, it seems to be working for everyone's got a way. If they haven't got the good enough players, then they have a way of playing. We just don't have either. And there's no heart, there's no fight, there's no desire. It's the same things we say every week. The only thing that changes, the only thing that seems to be happening is last 10 minutes we change things, we have a go. The fear of in the game, there's a fear of, seen on retail, man, like a fear of winning. Like they take the lead or whatever, and there's a fear of giving up the lead, which means to give up the lead. And then the last 10 minutes, when we know we have to score, suddenly there's no fear. And we come alive, and that's on the bench and on the pitch. Koeman starts making decisions where, he changes it, or brings Valencia on, or we go a bit more, attacking direct, or we use the wingers a bit more, we go 4-4-2 like we did last week. There's no fear, and we've scored 3 goals in the last 4 games because of that. In the last 10 minutes, sorry, and you just think to yourself, why don't we just play like that all game? Why didn't we start with Valencia today? He played well towards the end last week. If we'd gone at them today, I think we would have won that game comfortable. If we'd gone at them and got more service into Rom and to Valencia and had a real go at them, but we've gone there and not done anything. We've played with McCarthy and Garner and Barry, and you're thinking, it's not going to work. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work with McCarthy because he's garbage. He's not interested. I just don't get what the manager's trying to do at the moment. I know January's a big time and he wants to bring players in, but you need a style of play. We haven't got a style of play. We've got let's hope Rom scores. That's our style of play. I'm baffled by it, and we're going into a big, we're in a big month. 2 big games coming up, which really, we should be up for no matter what. But then we've got tough games like Leicester away and Hull away, and you're thinking, Hull to me starting to look like a 6-pointer. It really is. Because that's the any hope, you're thinking there's going to be a massive shift needed if we're looking for Europe. We're going to need some big wins coming up if we're looking for Europa League. It's starting to look like mid-table mediocrity at best, because 1 win in 10 games and no idea of sort of how we're playing. That's just, I just don't get it. I don't get it. And these, somebody, it's like, I've said it, it's with the players, it's like a circle of shite. They come in the team, they go out the team, they come back into the team, they go out the team, and no one really impresses in the meantime. Let's start shaking it up. before any new arrivals. We mention them quite often. No, there's a decent couple of under 23s. Bring them in. Look at Holgate last week. It's baffling. Holgate comes in, plays really well. Nowhere to be seen today. Baffling. It's just baffling. Like, the manager's terrified. He's absolutely terrified. Yet what he's got on the pitch is shite. So I don't get it. He's, at the moment, he's much of a bottler as the players are for me, Koeman, at the moment. Because he's bottling out playing these kids who deserve to play. That really, there's no choice. They should be playing. It's embarrassing that they're not playing, to be honest. What does that say about our youth setup? You can be dead good, you can do dead well, but we're not asked. Nah, that's not Everton for me. That's not Everton whatsoever. We've always played our young players. There's a picture of the day. 6 of the under 23 squad who've made the debuts this year. That's Everton. That's Everton to me. This to me is just nonsense. Not giving them a go is nonsense. In our darkest times, we always, no matter what, we always give our youngsters a go. And it shouldn't matter if it's our darkest times, but we've played kids in worse troubleness and they've come through it. And that's the measure of a player, whether they come through it, because you know they're going to be a good player. This to me at the moment is nonsense. It's abysmal. So many players that need bombing out, and they just need bombing out now. Just replace them with younger players. I'd rather see a couple of young players in the team than some of the shite we've got at the moment. And as I say, we have to start. Koeman and Adam again. He's talking about taking risks, and you take risks. You start starting games with 2 up front. How about you take a risk, and maybe the players will respond then? Because at the moment it's absolute bollocks. Simple as that. It's bollocks. It's not good enough. And I know not everyone thinks. I know everyone thinks, well, it's not Koeman's fault. It's not all Koeman's. Of course, it's not. But you start to see things that he can gain from, and he's not taking advantage of them. He's playing all the same players all the time, and they're not good. They're demonstrating it's not good, and it's like he thinks, well, that's all I've got. It's not all you've got. You've got some young players there that could do a job for you. You choose not to play them, and for me, that's coming back to bite you on the arse. You're choosing not to play 2 up front, and that's coming back to bite you on the arse. You're choosing not to play 4-4-2, and that's biting you on the arse. Simple as that. Simple as that. So, it's not good enough, and they all need to sort it out, because it's just, as I say, come January, the mythical January, we'll see where we are. It'll be very, very interesting, but I'm not looking forward to the next couple of games. Certainly next Monday night. They could surprise me. I don't know. They could surprise me, but yeah, let's wait and see. At the moment, it's not looking great. But tell me what your thoughts on this game is. We'll use the best in your comments video. Look out for Baz's instant reaction as well and his players' ratings. Thanks for watching Toffee TV. I'll see you later.